So it looks like everybody's here, so I'm going to go ahead and call to order the February 26th regular meeting of the Winnetka Plan Commission. Can we get a roll call, please?
Member Alt?
Here.
Member Case?
Here.
Member Ank? Here. Member Bradley?
Here.
Member Sabwala? Here. Chair Danley?
Here. Do we have a motion to approve the January 26th regular meeting minutes?
So moved.
Do we have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, minutes are approved. So it looks like we have the petitioner here and one member of the public, or two members of the public. So do we have anyone here who wants to speak on anything that is not on this evening's agenda? Okay, if you would like to come up, please. I'm going to go ahead and swear you in. Oh, she doesn't? Oh, okay. Can you state your name, please?
Yes, my name is Ann Wilder. I live in Winnetka. And I want to encourage you to read the emails in your packet, well, that were in your packet, between Chris Schriesheim, a Winnetka resident, and Dave Benjamin, the executive director of the Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project, which is a nonprofit committed to reducing the number of Great Lake drownings through training, preparedness, and education. Dave's organization is linked in the Park District's website under beach safety, along with the American Red Cross, and has created a compelling video about Lake Michigan, the deadliest Great Lake. The link to the short video is provided in your packet in material Chris submitted, and I encourage you to watch it. Bottom line, this communication raises serious safety concerns, and the project should be denied. Chris asked Dave for his opinion on the safety of the huge unnecessary breakwater project at Centennial, followed by two more at Elder. Chris expressed concerns about the recent drownings and paralyses of young adults, both peer and non-peer related, that the breakwater heavy plan is dangerous and irresponsible to the young high school and college-age kids home for the summer working as lifeguards and who are not professionals, as well as to swimmers, paddle boarders, kayakers, and others using the lake, and about new drowning risks for people and their dogs, citing witness statements that the type of breakwater proposed would have prevented them from seeing struggling people or impeded their rescue efforts. Dave responded by confirming her concerns. He wrote, and this is a quote, "The simplest explanation is that water follows the path of least resistance. Installing any solid structure in the water increases hazards for beachgoers and waders, swimmers, and other water enthusiasts. Water cannot flow through solid structures. It has to flow around the structures. When there's wave activity, currents are present. When there's wave activity and structures, the currents are hyperactive." Then he added, "In addition, dumping sand is temporary. It will eventually wash away and have to be replenished." In preparing these comments, I corresponded with Chris, who noted that despite pointed questions from the village about the planned
Ms.
safety
Wilder?
flaw.
Ms. Wilder, so the Centennial Beach project is not on the agenda this evening?
Well, it is.
The continuation of the
Yeah,
the
it's not
meeting
on the
is
agenda,
not
right.
on- So we're not taking public comment on that at this point in time?
Well, it's not on the agenda, so public
I
comment should be.
apologize, I misspoke. I will have Peter explain the process for public comment this
All
evening.
that's happening tonight is it's being continued.
Right, so it's not on the agenda.
Right, so anything you're saying right now is not part of the public record. It's not
That's
part
okay.
of the... Well, but the rules of the Plan Commission are that public comment should be on matters that aren't on the agenda.
It's not on the agenda.
It's listed on the agenda. The only thing that's going to happen is it's going to be deferred to a future date. I'm just saying that whatever you're saying right now is not in the official record. You'll have to, it's not part of the public hearing.
I don't care. I can say it again in April, but I would like to finish what I'm saying. I only have two more paragraphs. Is that acceptable?
It's up to the commission. You let her go.
So you're almost at your 3 minutes. If you can keep your comments to 1 minute or less, we would appreciate it.
Yeah, this is definitely under 3. In preparing these comments, I corresponded with Chris, who noted that despite pointed questions from the village about the planned safety flaws, The Park District had not reached out to the Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project for advice on the beach project at any point from 2022 to November 24. Mr. Benjamin did not indicate to her the slightest degree of familiarity with the project before he looked into it, and her questions about the designs were also new to him. I couldn't graduate from college without passing a swimming test. The Park District shouldn't be allowed to proceed with its plans without passing a water safety test either, especially when safety concerns are expressed by an organization accepted as an authority by the Park District. The safety concerns are major and should cause denial of the project. Thank you.
Thank you. So anyone else speaking to anything not related to this? Great. Okay. So David, do we have a community development report this evening? Not this evening. All right. So we are going to go ahead and get started with tonight's agenda. So the first thing on the agenda is case number 24-14 SU. It's Grace Presbyterian Church of the North Shore, which was previously continued from our October 23rd, 2004 Plan Commission meeting. Petitioner is seeking further continuation of this item to a special meeting date of March 14th. I'm sorry, 13th. So I know that we've done some quorum check on this, but prior to taking a motion to continue this to March 13th, can we just do a quick quorum check to make sure that people are available before more motion is made? I will be here.
I am not here.
I'm here.
Chris? Here.
And then member Conkle informed us she would be here.
Okay, so we have
So we
quorum?
would have a quorum.
Okay, great. Can we get a motion to continue this item to our March 13th special meeting?
So moved.
Do we have a second? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so we are going to, the motion passes, we will continue that item. So the second item is case number 24-08-SU225 Sheridan Road, Centennial Park and Beach. This item was previously continued from the January 22nd Plan Commission meeting, and petitioner is seeking a further continuation of the item. I know that for our next meeting, March 26th, there were some questions about whether or not we would have a quorum. So again, double check availability. I know that I will not be here that day for the March 26th.
Yeah, we've confirmed that already.
We've
so
confirmed
we're-
that already?
yeah,
Okay, so April 23rd would be our next date. I will be here. Can,
I can be here.
I'll be here.
It's a good place to be.
Chris, you're here? Brad? Matt?
That feels like next year. I think I'm here. Do we know when? Yes, I think I'm here.
All right,
So
I'm looking at
there's,
Bonnie.
of those present, one no.
one no.
And then we heard from member Kunkel that she will be here.
She will be here?
She should be here.
Great. So can we get a motion to continue this item to the regular Plan Commission meeting date of April 23rd?
You got to share up to everyone.
Here, maybe. Okay. Okay.
Easter is on the
Yeah.
20th.
Oh,
So the Catholic schools usually have to file it off. So I have a hunch I'm not here on the 23rd.
You're off Easter week?
yeah, I may be too now. I'm
Or
looking
the
at
week
this.
after
It's
Easter?
spring break for the
Yeah.
silly Catholics.
Oh, I thought I looked and saw the spring breaks were earlier.
There's two this
You have two this year?
There's two this year. There's a public sort of traditional spring break, and then the Catholic schools do a Easter week. But
Okay.
did I count minimally towards the quorum for the April meeting?
And David, can we go ahead and continue it to that date? And then if we have an issue, we can
Yeah.
reapproach it. Okay, great. So can we have a motion to continue this item to the regular Plan Commission meeting date of April 23rd?
So moved.
A second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, so we've continued, the motion passes. We've continued that item to the April 23rd meeting date. So beyond our quorum check, do we have any other new business?
I was going to say one thing.
Yes.
I'd be remiss as we meet here to not pass on the thought from the village council, which is incredibly appreciative to the lower boards, zoning, planning, and design for all the work you guys are doing. It's a heavy lift, and you have a lot of very well-qualified, smart people that are looking at this and taking their own personal time, and we just want to say how appreciative we are. I know we know because we do it, and it's just greatly appreciated for all of you and all the zoning commission as well. So just want to make sure that does not go unnoticed.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
I appreciate it. All right, so if there's not anything else, I think that we can actually take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
So moved. Is there a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.